And this is going to be our administrative officer's report to be delivered by Mr. Fermin Albutra.
Hello, good morning, Sir Kenneth. Okay na, sir, akong slide. Hello, sir.
Yes, sir. Good morning, sir. I can
Good
already
morning.
view your slide, sir.
Okay, clear ang sir. Um, my respect to our top management with our superintendent, Dr. Dagatan, our two ASDS, Sir Toradio and Sir Gudelosaw, our is good chief, Dr. Delihero, and our CID YC chief, Ma'am Carmela Restipicar, and all PSDSS and different districts, all heads of functional division, sections, and participants of this division executive conference. Uh, I have only one uh, concern about the administrative service uh, to be discussed. Is about the Prime HRA Maturity Level 2 accreditations. Now, the Division of Bohol is now processing for the application for the Maturity Level 2 accreditation to the Civil Service Commission. And what is the Prime HRM? The program to institutionalize meritocracy and excellence in human resource management. It is a mechanism that empowers government agencies by developing their human resource management, competencies, systems, and practices towards human resource excellence. And this is also the Prime HRM entails greater engagement not only of the resource management officer or the HR personnel or office, but also of the officials and the rank and file employees of the division of Bohol. So all of us are involved in our application for the Prime HRM accreditation. What happens under Prime HRM? First, the Civil Service Commission will assess the maturity level of an agency's competency of the following four HR systems. First, the recruitment, selection, and placement. Second is the performance management. And third is learning and development. And fourth is the rewards and recognition. So for based on the assessment, a government agency may be classified according to the four maturity levels. First is the transactional HRM, the process defined HRM, an integrated HRM, and a strategic HRM. So we are now in the processing of the process defined HRM level 2 because the transactional HRM we are already assumes the personnel functions or what we are now practicing in our division office in the processing and uh, recruitment of recruitment and hiring of teachers and employees while the process defined is uh, this is a set of a defined and documented standard operating procedures established, though it needs improvement, and it is characterized by goal-oriented decision making, and there is some automated system for the integration of data. So at this time, we develop some system processes and system database for for the preparation and for this part of our continuity support plan of our agency. Now we are now processing in the maturity level 2, the pre-assessment started our activities sometimes in May and June. Uh, we have two group committees created. For the first committee is the RSP, or the recruitment, selection, placement, and the learning and development. So what happens when under the prime HRM? So if we pass the civil service assessment conducted by the PIPSID regional office with the civil service with technical assistance, and our agency, particularly DepEd Bohol, will be granted civil service accreditation or authority to take final action on appointments. Meaning, after the signing of the appointment by appointing authority or our school's division superintendent, the effectivity of the appointment considered as an approved from the Civil Service Commission. Now, I have some updates on the concerns about the admin service. First, as of this time, for the past 2 months, we have processed substitute teachers ready for, these are the hired teacher, substitute, and permanent ready for the opening of classes in September. For the substitute, we have 66 teachers. For the newly hired permanent teachers, we have SPEMS, junior high school 15, and elementary have 17. For the natural vacancies, as of this uh, time, we have high school 5 and elementary 18. And we have also processed the ERF for the implementation. Uh, we have 97 approved ERF and transmitted already to the Department of Budget and Management through our DepEd regional office. And during the 2 months period, we received an approved NOSCA due to the approved ERF. We have 25 items. And for the 2 months period, we process leaves of absence of all teachers and employees. We have 105 applicants. Now, the concern about the reclassification of position for the administrators, most likely the lacking documents is the result of the potential rating from the PSDS or the OIC PSDS. So this is also the requirements for the issuance of the SRMPSB certification to support of the reclassification. Number two is the SBM Task Force certificate uh, as to the ratings obtained issued by the SGOD. The concern of the SGOD cannot provide certification if the principal or the school head uh, not not yet submitted their SBM uh, evaluation tool as part of the requirements for the issuance of the SBN task force to support the reclassification of positions. And next is the designation of the property custodian. This is the result of our initial conduct of inventory of physical inventory of school property and equipment, and with the simultaneous condemnation of unserviceable materials. Some property custodians have no designation from from the superintendent, and this is one of the basic requirements for the accumulation of service credits as a property custodians. And there are also some property custodian that uh, replace newly replaced by the principal without uh, proper turnover from the previous property custodians. So I think also for the admin service, those are for na updates and issues and concerns. Thank you, sir.
All right.